February 2026 is a major threshold month for Aries. This is not just another busy month, it's a pivot point. A moment where the internal and external worlds begin to shift at the same time. The energy moves inward before it moves forward. And while that may feel a little uncomfortable for a fire-ruled rising sign like yours, it's absolutely necessary for what's coming next. This month blends closure, emotional sensitivity, inner reflection, and the beginning of a long-term responsibility. You may feel quieter, more observant, more serious, but also more aware of what truly matters to you now. So let's talk about what February can feel like, what it brings, and how you can navigate it wisely. The overall theme for the month is that February places a strong emphasis on your 12th house, the house of rest, subconscious patterns, emotional processing, solitude, healing, and endings. At the same time, Saturn enters your first house, which begins a brand new personal cycle that will shape your identity, self-discipline, and life direction for years to come. So while part of you is retreating, reflecting, and tying up loose ends, another part of you is being asked to grow up, take yourself seriously, and step into a more defined version of who you are. This contrast can feel confusing. One day you want to be alone, unplugged, and resting. And the next day, you might feel the weight of responsibility and pressure to get your life together. Both are valid. February is not about rushing forward, it's about clearing space so that the next chapter can actually work. Emotionally, this month can feel soft, heavy, and serious all at once. You may notice increased sensitivity to your environment, feeling drained faster than usual, wanting more sleep or alone time, old memories or unresolved feelings resurfacing. A stronger inner dialogue about your future, identity, and direction. At the same time, Saturn's influence can make you feel more self-aware, more aware of your flaws or limitations, more serious about your image and choices, less tolerant of chaos, waste, or avoidance. This isn't a fun month in the traditional sense, but it is a necessary and powerful one. You are being prepared for a long-term restructuring of your life. With Mercury, Venus, and the Sun all activating Pisces, your inner world becomes louder than the outer one. Mentally, Mercury here makes your thought more intuitive rather than logical. You may think in symbols, feelings, impressions. You may have difficulty explaining what you feel clearly. You might feel mentally foggy at times, or receive insights through dreams or quiet moments. This is not the best time for rapid decision-making or confrontational conversations. Instead, it's ideal for journaling, reflecting, planning, and observing rather than reacting. Venus in this space softens your heart, but also blurs boundaries. Emotionally and relationally, you may feel nostalgic about past connections, idealize someone from the past, desire love but not want to be fully seen, or feel drawn to private or emotionally subtle relationships. A navigation tip for you is do not romanticize what already ended. Venus here can make the past look sweeter than it actually was. The Sun moving through Pisces later in the month puts a spotlight on rest, healing, and internal clarity. This is your energetic low point of the year, so honoring your limits is crucial. The most important event for this month is Saturn entering your first house, your house of identity, body, self-image, and personal direction. This marks the beginning of a 2.5-year cycle where you are asked to take yourself seriously, define who you are becoming, build discipline, structure, and maturity, and finally stop relying on excuses or avoidance. With this transit, you may immediately feel heavier responsibility, increased self-criticism, a desire to improve yourself, and an awareness of physical or energetic limits. This transit is not about punishment, it's about self-mastery. However, Saturn entering your sign while so many planets are in your 12th house means the transformation starts internally before it shows externally. You're laying the foundation quietly. So what this means for your daily life is that you may notice a desire to simplify your routines. You may have less tolerance for draining people or habits. You may find a need to reassess how you present yourself, and you may feel a pull toward healthier boundaries. Your energy is best spent on self-discipline, not self-pressure, consistency over intensity, and preparation rather than action. This is not the month to prove yourself to others. It's the month to prove your consistency to yourself. So, what are the things you should do this month? First, you should prioritize rest and mental health. Reflect before committing to new responsibilities. Set realistic goals. Observe patterns instead of reacting emotionally. Begin long-term planning quietly. And finally, be gentle with yourself physically and emotionally. It is also especially beneficial if you can try journaling, meditation, grounding routines, cleaning habits, and ending cycles that no longer support growth. The things that you should avoid for this month include forcing clarity when it's not ready, overcommitting out of guilt or pressure, escaping through unhealthy distractions, romanticizing unavailable people or past situations, or making impulsive identity changes just to feel in control. Saturn rewards patience. Rushing now only creates more resistance later. This month is about integration. You are releasing emotional baggage, preparing for new personal identity, learning to sit with discomfort instead of escaping it, and becoming more grounded, realistic, and self-aware. The quiet work you do now will directly shape your momentum once your solar season arrives next month. Think of February as the final clearing before the rebirth. February 2026 asks you to slow down, not because you're weak, but because you're becoming stronger in a more sustainable way. You're learning that rest is not failure, discipline doesn't mean harshness, and growth doesn't always look loud. You should honor the process and trust what's unfolding beneath the surface. I hope this video gave you something useful, and if this helped you at all, feel free to like the video or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.